What's up, guys, and welcome to the Twisted League, the Zaya only locked Ironman. I wanted to do like a series for this little challenge that they have going on for these 2 months, and digging into it a little more, it just doesn't seem worth it to me to do like an entire series because trying to upload weekly or every few days just doesn't seem feasible due to the rates and everything like that. And I've watched a lot of people that have posted videos on YouTube, and it's kind of boring to me because they're just like, yeah, this is what I did, this is what I did, this is what I'm doing. And it just really didn't seem very exciting to me because there's so much to do and not a lot of time, but yet you do a lot of stuff extremely fast. So after thinking about it, I wanted to make a series, but now I've decided that I'm not going to do an entire series of Twisted League, and I think I'm more going to focus on starting and then maybe halfway through kind of doing like a montage of everything I've done so far and some clips and stuff like that. And then when the Twisted League is nearing the end and then comes to the end, post a video on that as well, on the progress I made, how far I've got, the rank that I attained, and everything like that. I think that would be a lot more interesting than just every week I just post a video like, yep, I got 100 of this, and I got 99 in this, and 99 in this, and I got this drop, and things like that. So I figured I would just kind of reset from where I started initially, and kind of go over where I'm at now, what my plans are, and then whenever I get halfway through, post an update kind of video on things that I've achieved and all that, and kind of go from there. And I think that would be a little better content than just uploading kind of like an empty video every week. So far, we can go into my bank and I can kind of show you where I've got so far. So current bank value is like 2.2 mil, which isn't extravagant. I've obtained all the Shazian armor pieces, and I don't really have a lot of combat equipment yet, and that's what's really holding me back right now. Obtaining combat equipment on Zaya as an Ironman is quite difficult. So we have a decent amount of runes. I got some mage armor, and then I got some ranged armor from a clue, which I can't even wield yet. So my goal is to definitely get my range up a lot. Got a bunch of herbs, a crap ton of good seeds, except I ran out of Raynars. But we do have 5 snaps and 3 torstals, which is gonna be amazing once I have the level to be able to use them. So we got some tuber attacks and all that good stuff. And then we got a Celestious Seed, which is going to be great because one of the achievements is to actually create a battle staff inside of the farming guild. So we'll be able to get that done. We got some food, some fishing supplies, mining stuff, and then my wood cutting, fletching, and winter tot supplies. And then I'm also keeping a tab of all the random stuff I get, rares throughout the game that are unusable, but doesn't really alch for anything, so it's not really super useful. So like the frog token you can't use, the zombie stuff, longbone you can't use because you can't turn it in, clue scroll rewards, burnt pages I could use if I can get a tome, and then I have some ancient shards, dark totem pieces that I can eventually make and go fight Skotizo, and then giant key and crystal key and all that good stuff. So not a lot of stuff in the bank yet. We're still working, trying to get a bunch of upgrades, but there's a decent amount of stuff that's, we need gear to be able to do stuff. So that's currently what our plan is. I don't really know why I have the rune essence because I can't really use it. So that's our bank. And then stat wise right now, we are over base 50s for most of the attack. We got to get our range up, 60 magic. We got overheads. We got to do some rune crafting, construction, working on Slayer. We got 80 fishing, 80 fire making, almost 70 wood cutting, and almost 80 farming. So we got a lot of levels so far, but we're still kind of behind compared to where a lot of people are because they already have all the relics and everything, which I'm also working to get. And then we're currently sitting at 3,660 total points for the league and 104 tasks complete. And we need 1,340 until our next relic. For the relics, I went with the Abyssal Accumulator, Unnatural Selection to be able to select my Slayer and farming contracts, Gatherer giving 2 times all gathering skill XP on top of the 5 times that you get initially. And then I went with, I really wanted to do Treasure Seeker because getting clue scrolls stacked and all that would be really great for getting a lot of the gear that I actually need right now. But Konar's Blessing is just 10% increased accuracy and damage when fighting, and 30% on task is huge, especially when you try to get into harder Slayer tasks and things like that. You just hit a lot harder and more accurate, and it makes it a little easier. And then once I get the tier 5 relic, there's one where you take 50% reduced damage, one is 1 tick faster attack speed, and the last one is times 2 bonus XP on top of the other 5 times and my 2 times. So it's going to be insane to get that. Skills will just level up a lot faster. So that's probably what I'm going to go with, just so I can work on trying to max. Favor, I'm 100% in all. Minigames don't matter. I have almost the medium diary complete. I just need to do one of the I need to turn in the intelligence, so I need to just go find one of those little gangs that pop up every half hour, and then I'll have the medium diary done, and then the hard diary, 70 smithing, 65 mining, which I'm 1 off. Lizardman Shaman, I'm gonna need gear for. Zombie in the Crypts, they're like level 130. So just have to get some little bit more combat levels and some gear. Zarek's Heart using the Talisman, which is really pissing me off. An artifact I can do, I just got to figure out how to do it. And then a worm is 62 Slayer, so I can get that fairly easy once I get more gear. Blood Runes is going to be 77 rune crafting. That's going to be a lot of books. Woodcutting is going to be a minute. Skatizo is going to be a minute. I can actually catch an angler right now because I have a fishing potion, but I can't cook it because I don't have the cooking for it. So that's not going to work. 95 Slayer is going to be a minute. 90 Magic shouldn't be too bad. I just got to work on it. A raid is going to be a minute, and then create a battle staff in the farming guild. Just requires 85 farming, so that won't be too bad, because once I hit 82, I can get a garden pie, boost up to 85, plant it, and then garden pie again once it's ready, and go ahead and harvest it and create it really quick. So that won't be too bad to finish the elites, and then I'll be pretty golden from there because that's going to be a lot of XP. So not doing too bad. And then the quests, I did all the quests that are in the game right now, except for in Search of Knowledge. I just have to go kill some of the stuff in the Forthos dungeon to get the pages and build the books, and then that quest is done, which is another like 50k XP. So that'll be awesome. But other than that, I mean, that's pretty much where we're at. Gonna work on prayer slowly. Magic we're gonna work on, and magic is really fast because I have the Abyssal Accumulator, so I can literally alch and do all kinds of stuff and barely use runes because it only uses 80. You keep 85%, so you only use 15% of them. So out of 78 natures, I can probably alch well over 200 times before I run out. So that's what is absolutely amazing about it. So that's where I'm at. My plan right now for league tasks and things I need to do, I want to work on a bunch of combat stats, of course, and work on Slayer, because Brimstone Keys are going to be my success of getting gear. Farming is very fast, especially at Tithe Farm with my gathering. I can turn in 100 seeds and get like almost 400k XP. So it's well over 1.3 mil an hour. So 99 farming won't take very long. But basically, I just want to get as high as I can. I really need to get a Xerix Talisman, but stone chests are level 66 or 64, and I went all the way from 64 or 66 all the way up to 84 and still have not received a Xerix Talisman. So in over 3 mil XP, I haven't got it. It's a 1 in 300 drop rate, which is absolutely insane, because you can see I've got 280 fangs just from the chest, so I have almost drop rate in fangs alone, which is just absolutely nuts that I haven't got it yet. So we're going to keep trying until we get it, and then once we get it, that's another achievement diary knocked off. But we're going to just keep grinding it all out, and I think about halfway through here, I'll just post an update on where I'm at, and should be good to go. I think that'll be a little more entertaining than just, you know, me showing random clips of, hey, I got 70 range now, and that's literally all I've done this week. So it just seemed really boring to me. But that's my plan. That's my goal. I hope that works out for everybody. I think that would be a little better, and kind of show you how fast I can progress. And from starting pretty much with really shitty armor, I have nothing but tier 5 Shazian and a couple Addy pieces, to maybe full rune and like full dragon hide and all that good stuff. So I will see you guys here in about 2 weeks or so, and see kind of where we're at there. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you here shortly.